Let's read K-pop fanfic. Holiday Countdown, Week 1. 12 Days of Miracles. Written by Blueboicegirl. Narrated by Ren Baek. Happy holidays, and I hope you enjoy. Story 1. Sehun. Go to bed now. I'll see you in the morning tomorrow. But make sure you leave your window unlocked, but closed so you don't get cold. XOXO, Sehun. Your phone buzzed and you put down your pen to read the message. It was from your boyfriend, and in the middle of the night too. You realized that you should be sleeping right now and put away your notes and books you had been reviewing, even though it was Christmas Eve, or technically, almost Christmas Day. You smiled a little at his message and yawned, your mouth opening wide as you stretched your back from sitting for so long. Whatever he's planning, it better be good. You mumbled, going over to unlock your window, then started to climb into bed. It wasn't long before you fell asleep, falling into a deep slumber of happy dreams. You woke up, refreshed, and rubbed your eyes, still slightly sleepy, but the thought of Sehun's surprise had you up and ready in minutes. You checked your phone again, but you saw no new messages, so you went over to the window to check. There was a gift-wrapped box, its shining red ribbon ruffling in the breeze. A card was attached to the ribbon, and you squealed a little, opening it so quickly that you nearly ripped it in half. You loved surprises. Inside the card was a simple message. Good morning, babe. Merry Christmas. So guess what? Open the box and find out. It's gonna be a great day today. Love, Santa. Spelled with an S-E-H-N-T-A. Dork. You nearly died of laughter from the way he wrote the message, as well as the badly drawn doodle of what you guessed was Santa at the bottom. You put the card on the desk and hurriedly tore off the wrapping paper, excited with what might lie inside. The item inside was not what you had been expecting. It was another card. You frowned and opened it slowly, holding it gingerly away from your face in case it might have something strange inside. It was only instructions. You sighed and read it over slowly. Number 1, read this well, okay? Number 2, no skipping to the end. It wouldn't be fun otherwise. Number 3, wear warm clothes. Number 4, follow everything precisely. Number 5, find the next hint outside. I'll see you soon. I promise. You rolled your eyes at his typical behavior, but followed the written instructions anyways. You just hoped it was all worth spending your day on what seemed like a crazy scavenger hunt, and that he wasn't trolling you. If this is some prank of his, I'm going to prank him back really fast. You tutted, and put the note into your pocket. Picking up your phone, wallet, and keys, you left the house and looked around the front gate and the mailbox, trying to find the next hint. Ooh, something caught your eye on the branch of a tree, and you went over, only to realize that the envelope was a bit too high. Damn you, Sehun, can't you realize that I'm too short? You muttered, looking for the ladder you kept at the side of your house. After going through the trouble of getting the envelope, you sat on a step of the ladder, and you read it. Judgy, yay, you found it. Sorry if it was a little too high. Haha. Now to get you some breakfast. Go to the shop next to the library. They have excellent drinks and food. Go on, go. Of course. He would be thinking about you first before making you go through the rest of the hunt. You put this note away as well and headed to the coffee shop he was talking about. You often frequented the place after going to the library to study, and he would meet you there as well. The scent of food made your stomach grumble loudly, and you hurried inside. You went to the counter and looked at all the selections, deciding on a blueberry muffin and green tea. You paid for your order and sat in one of the booths, your favorite one, by the window where you could look out and watch people walk past. You sipped the tea, took a bite of the muffin, when you saw a note scribbled on the side of the paper cup. You held it at eye level and read it. Go to the library. You know where. As well as a book reference number. You smiled and quickly finished everything, exiting the shop and heading straight to the library. You looked through the sections, flipping through the books before looking for the reference number Sehun had written or asked the staff to write. You found it soon and flicked through the book quickly, wondering what was hidden inside. It was a book on your city, and as you paged through, a bookmark with a heart on it stopped you on a particular page. It's the local fountain in the town square. You knew exactly where to go next. The sound of water splashing made you look up. The water was glittering in the sun, like crystals, and you walked over to it. Where did he put the message this time, I wonder? You peered into the water, but only saw the gleam of coins that people had thrown in. You pouted and sat on the edge, looking around the square. Couples were walking around hand in hand, both young and old, and you were out here looking for the next clue. You sighed and rubbed your hands together, feeling a little cold. Well, maybe I should look all around the fountain? You didn't want to look strange to other people, so you looked for the hint as unsuspiciously as possible. Oh, a paper boat was floating around the edge. The paper almost wet through, but you picked it up and carefully unfolded it. Sorry if this is a bit hard to read, but please come home now. I'm sure you've had a tiring morning. I'll be waiting. EXO, EXO, Sehun. Aish, this boy. So, he made me get out of the house just so he could wait at home? You stomped your feet, but you hurried home. You were a little excited to see after all. You stared up at your house in horror. It had been entirely decorated in the time you were gone, and people were gathering at your gates to take pictures and gawk at the decorations. Someone, namely Sehun, had gone and put up Christmas lights, tinsel, sparkly baubles and things on the trees around your house. There were even candy canes lined along the path to your front door. Your house literally looked like it came from the pages of a children's Christmas picture book. Excuse me, you said loudly, pushing past people to get to your gate. You opened it and ran up the path, opening the front door in record time. People were pointing at you not so subtly, and you blushed when they whispered, "Does she live here?" I wonder if she put those up herself. So childish. But you ignored them all. You stomped to your living room, where you could hear the sound of Christmas carols being played on your speakers, and readied yourself for whatever Sehun had up his sleeve. Your mouth gaped open in surprise. There, sitting under your Christmas tree, was Sehun. You nearly fell over in shock and then laughter, seeing this tall boy curled up inside a large cardboard box, wrapped in patterned Christmassy paper, with a red and white bow on his blonde head. He had fallen asleep while waiting for you, his head on his knees, looking very peaceful. Biting your lip to keep him from waking up with your laughter, you took out your phone, and of course, snapped a picture, remembering to tease him about this later. He looked so cute, wearing a wool jumper, a red scarf around his neck, and a silly but adorable-looking bow on his head. You slowly approached him and kissed his cheek. Sehun blinked blearily as he gradually woke up, then sat up quickly when he saw it was you. "Ah, you're back," he spluttered. Then he made you sit properly, stepping out of the box while waiting for the song to finish. The next song, "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," began to play, and he sang along in English to try and impress you, ending it with, "I wish you a Merry Christmas, so do come here, my dear," holding out his arms out for a hug. You nearly tackled him to the ground in joy. Sehuni was just too cute sometimes, and you pinched his nose teasingly. "Geez, you idiot," you pouted. "You made me go all around this town, only to come home and find you here all along." "Actually, I came in as soon as you left, through your window," he stated, wrapping his arms around your waist. I should probably lock it next time," you said, tapping your chin. "Yeah, then give me a key next time." Yeah. So, where's my present?" you asked innocently, fluttering your eyelashes and being as cute as possible. Sehun sighed before a mischievous smile danced on his face. "Here," he said, pulling you closer to him. What? You asked, just as his lips met yours softly for a second. He knocked his forehead on yours gently and whispered, "I'll be your present this year," and winked. You poked his cheek and giggled before making your face look as serious as possible. No. Where's my present? A 진짜? What? You don't like me? He asked, whining a little. You raised an eyebrow and tried to move to see if he was hiding anything behind his back. All right, fine. Close your eyes then. He laughed, and you smiled a little. Something cold was around your neck, but you waited until he told you to open your eyes. Sehun kissed you again and held you close in his embrace. Okay, now look. You looked down and saw a pretty, heart-shaped pendant lying around your neck on a silver chain. You held it up and looked at it. Something was inscribed on the back, and you squinted to see it. You couldn't make out the letters. What does it say? You asked. I love you, he replied. You blushed and hugged him tightly, overwhelmingly happy with your boyfriend. He chuckled and looked at you questioningly. Fine. I love you too, you said, rolling your eyes at him. Thank you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed week 1 of our Let's Read K-Pop Fanfic Holiday Countdown. Did you enjoy the way your Christmas with Sehun turned out? What would you love to do with your bias for the holidays? Comment down below. And I'd also like to say a huge thank you to Blueboicegirl for allowing me to read her one-shots on my channel. Please check the description to follow her and see more of her awesome stories. And I'd love for you to follow me too while you're at it. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe. Week 2 will be Christmas with Kai. Don't miss it. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.